What is going on, beautiful people? Looks like the city of Long Island took a L today as their city councilman got caught with a crack pipe while falling asleep in traffic. This is very sad. This is not to make fun of addiction, but it is what it is. If you got a big boy job, you cannot be doing this, especially when the people of Long Island are depending on you. Let's check out this body cam footage.
Arouses him from his sleep.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
All right.
Roads open, Boston.
You're gonna stop. Try not to.
Routine on.
Oh no way, dude! Really?
Yes, yes. I was just on my way back from court.
Bro.
He looks tweaked out, bro. He looks tweaked out. And the cop seen his badge or his ID, his government ID, and he said, "No way, dude, really."
Well, a rescue's gonna come check you out, man. I can't let you go. You were literally choking in your sleep. Somebody flagged me down about it.
Oh, I have sleep apnea. I'm sorry.
Well, and then you have a crack pipe in your hand, so.
That's the same funny, but he said, "I fell asleep. I'm sorry." You have a crack pipe in his hand. Look at him. Look at him. He caught dead and center. He know he been caught. He's like, "Ah, they see the crack pipe." Ah.
It's like.
Wait, sorry.
Listen, I have a body camera. Obviously, everything I have is recorded. You know that, and what I've observed is on camera, so I can't pretend I didn't. You know, so a rescue's gonna come here, and they're gonna check you out. You know, as far as I know, there's no drugs anywhere, so I can't. You know, so there's not a criminal investigation. There's more a health or well-being check type thing.
Thank you.
That's what they always say right before they book your ass. We're just gonna check a few things out, make sure your well-being is good. Next thing you know, they slap the cuffs on you.
But yeah, I obviously have to document it. You know.
Look at him, bro. You could tell. You could tell. You could just tell that he's just out of it.
That back.
Thank you. There will be no arrest.
What?
There will be no arrest.
No. Are there any drugs in the car or anything like that?
No, nothing.
All right.
The officer questions Riley about his drug use. He's forthcoming and discusses struggling with addiction.
How long have you had this problem, man?
It was a relapse. I've been clean for 13 years.
That's sad. That's sad.
Just went through a really, really bad divorce recently.
Dude, wow. Divorce will push you to crack. They'd be like, "Oh yeah, you should get married. You should get married." Why? So I can end up like this? Oh, poor man. It's not funny. I feel so bad now.
Okay. Do you know if any of that was laced with fentanyl or anything? Because you were out, and like looked like you were choking.
Really?
Yeah. That's why somebody literally sprinted and flagged me down because they thought you were having a heart attack or choking.
No, not that I know of.
EMTs arrive to check out Riley as the police officers search his vehicle, which is littered with trash and junk. The officer found a chore boy scouring pad in the glove box. Chore boy is made of copper and metal. Drug users sometimes use a chore boy to make a crack pipe.
You got a test kit?
Yeah.
So it's over here.
A second officer arrives. They approach the vehicle.
Once the second officer arrives, just know it's game over. City councilman, no city councilman. If you see a second squad car pulled up, just know there's a real good chance they're going to start searching for something. And if you got anything and they find it, you're going to jail.
To test suspected drugs found in the car.
What's wrong with this guy?
Alright, that's kind of messed up to be like, what's wrong with this guy? He's clearly struggling with addiction, like he said. He's clean 13 years. Give him a break, okay? His whole life just got thrown away. His whole career.
Your whole life. Down the drain for what?
So you don't know him at all? You guys don't know?
No, I've never met him in my life. I'll probably dig out just a smaller little rock so we don't have to break anything.
If we get a little bit with the powder.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Okay.
You gotta be careful with fentanyl because if it comes in contact with your skin, you actually might have a drug reaction just by touching it. That's why they're being all careful.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward. Be careful, because he was on the nod, or like, it seemed like
sure
anyways.
it's mixed with something else, but...
He doesn't care. He tried to get high too.
Do you need this knife?
Yeah, let me use that.
Be careful with that stuff. I don't know if that's fentanyl laced or not. There's white all over there. He doesn't know.
Yeah, I was just telling him the same thing, because, I mean, you don't fall asleep usually from completely, you know, it's not an opiate
Yeah.
usually.
This is enough. Right out.
He claims he was tired and he may have sleep apnea, but I don't think that's gonna.
Especially like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, only climb a lot too. It's like you stick out like a sore thumb.
Well,
Right away.
fentanyl.
Coke.
Yeah.
Crack. Pop for crack. I can test it for fentanyl too.
Test it for both, just to make
All right.
sure, because I don't know what we're dealing with.
Well, can you just snap a picture of that?
Especially if
Yeah.
we're gonna put him in a cell.
The sergeant on scene tells the officers to charge Riley. Then they look at a white powder on his driver's seat.
He wants to have his mother come get the car, but I'm not gonna. I wouldn't have. No, not getting in there, touching all that. All that white powder that's a piece of crack. Yeah, that's definitely crack. Yeah.
So he went to court cracked out. This is tough, man. Look, get a fentanyl tester if y'all are doing drugs. I'm not out here doing drugs ain't cool, right? But if you're going to do them, at least get tested. There's fentanyl kits everywhere. Make sure you got some Narcan nearby. Be smart about it. Text a friend that you're going to do what you're doing. Be in a safe environment. Not driving.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, you can smell it, and he's burning up.
He has a bunch of toy boy and.
Should we have it towed?
Looks like he's like half living out of his car.
Not
There's
some
like
private property.
toiletries.
We're good. We're on private property. And this guy's.
Yeah, look at this. He's got a problem.
I'll do all the evidence stuff for him.
Thank you. All right, so is he rescue's good with him?
Yeah, they're just finishing up right now.
He's got the Brillo and everything over there.
Yep.
You see it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's on. It's all.
They're finishing up right now.
That was in his glove compartment.
The first officer on scene also removed a crack pipe from Riley's vehicle. Riley appears to be okay after leaving EMTs and talking to the officer.
Yeah, I know. It's not like I have an option here, man. Sorry.
No, you got anything on you? No.
I got gloves on.
It's a shame now because now they're acting like he's like a biohazard, a walking biohazard at this point, which he kind of is. A couple cops have OD'd just by touching and coming in contact with fentanyl powder. But man, like what a ride, bro. This is tough.
All right.
There's stuff all over that car. When your mother gets in that car, I bet she sits in that and touches her face or mouth and goes down.
I had no idea there was anything like that.
So,
Dude, he is not doubling down on the lie. You're lying. Stop it.
yeah, you don't know what you're buying.
Yeah.
Did you buy that today?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. And you don't. Is the same guy you usually buy it from?
I don't really usually buy it off anybody.
See, I mean, I would stop talking at this moment. I wouldn't give them any information, but he does have a good point. The cop does have a good point. When you buy this stuff, you don't know what's in it. You don't know. And these people that are giving you the drugs, they're not exactly chemists, so that's a problem. That creates a very low quality control. Like the quality control is non-existent.
They're not all honest people.
No, I mean.
Once or twice.
Yeah, but whoever you buy it from, if you continuously buy it from them, you know who you're buying it from. You don't know what people are putting in it.
No, I understand.
They may have made that, but that's a big rock you got in there. What's that? A $50 piece?
100.
100.
Yeah,
So,
I just got back into this.
you gotta. This is gonna listen. This is a terrible situation. We're all in a tough spot, but we gotta do what we gotta do right by the numbers. It'll help you in the end. Believe me
It will.
when I tell you. And you'll say to us a month from now, best thing that ever happened to me. That's what they all tell us. You can't go down this road anymore.
No.
God forbid
I
we
wasn't
find
going
you
to.
dead. That's terrible. You know what I mean? And you were down in the car.
No, I have an appointment set up for the 17th to go get help.
Yeah. you gotta get on a program right away.
No,
I look at you.
Yeah.
You're not the Matt Riley that we know. Trust me. And
So they know you're not the Matt Riley that we know. Jesus.
Listen, your health and your well-being is worth way more
Facts.
than any political
Facts.
career.
Riley then expresses his concern about the media finding out about his arrest.
Bro, you worried about the media? Like, it's over. It's over.
We don't report nothing to the media unless someone tells them. So, and then arrest records are public record. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What we can do for the kids.
There's not much we can do on this. Unfortunately, if I was in your situation, I'd be in handcuffs.
No, I'm not saying.
You know?
I'm not saying don't arrest them.
Yeah,
I'm just saying
yeah.
In terms of media for kids, as much as
Yeah, no,
keep
listen,
quiet.
we are only required to release what we release, and we have to release an arrest record by law, you know. All right, jump in before you. We just want to make sure we're going to monitor you because you've taken in some
I'm going to pat you down
fentanyl.
again, all right?
You've taken in some fentanyl, Matt, and that's we've got to make sure you may not feel it right now, but God forbid something happens to you.
Yeah, no, I've never done that
feel
before,
terrible
so.
about that, you know.
All right, so this is it. It looks like they're just gonna like lecture him and kind of keep him from preventing, self-deletion. But yeah, man, this is sad. This is something that a lot of people struggle with. Addiction, especially when pressures are high. This is a political official we're watching get arrested from nodding off of fentanyl. Stay away from drugs, man. If you is on drugs, get help. This does ruin families. I've gotten personally affected in my family from people, experimenting with substances, drinking too much, things of that nature. So, it's a lot easier said than done. And even myself, I get a little carried away with the beers. I try to go for a high score every once in a while, and it's not good for the body. Like, it's just not. And it's not good mentally, emotionally, or physically. And that's what this channel is about. It's about maintaining and preserving and increasing your quality of life, man. And I'm not going to lie to you, man. Some of these drugs, crack, cocaine, all of this stuff. Oh, I said the C word. Oh, man, I'm going to get demonetized. But all of this stuff, it all makes you paranoid, increases anxiety. It's not good for your heart, blood pressure, blah, 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 blah. I can preach this stuff till the cows come home, but until something bad happens like this changes your life, you really don't know what this can do. So prayers out to this dude's family, man. I hope he's able to hold down a job because this went viral. This is like 3.8 million views on YouTube. Fair use, by the way. Please don't copyright me. Please don't give me a copyright strike, YouTube or the creator of this content. But yeah, man, thanks so much for stopping by. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Please support the page. Have a great week, and you guys take care. Peace.